All right. Let's see. Well, welcome to our performance seminar today. This is for Wednesday, the 30th of May. And we have our solo performer here, Mr. Sartak. So, Mr. Sartak, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're going to be performing for us?
Okay, so I'm gonna be playing Die with a Smile today by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. So I think I'm gonna just be playing the first 2 pages today.
Die with a smile? Okay. 1 second. Let me
Yeah.
just put this up here. The first 2 pages.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. When you're ready.
Okay.
What is it?
Or
Die
I
with a
can
smile.
actually play like until the third line of the third page.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Well done, Mr. Sartak. You played the whole thing. I was like,
I thought I was gonna play like around half of it, but then I just thought I could play the whole thing.
good for you. Good for you. One of the things that can be quite challenging with this is just getting the placement for the chords, right? Because you've got rhythm over the top of it and then you got the chords. So I would suggest for now, as you're still getting used to the rhythm for the right hand, play just the bass notes. Don't worry about playing the whole chord. Just get really used to getting the bass note, right? On beat 1 and beat 2. And then play the melody over the top, right? And then there are other times where what you can do is when you have these dun da da dun dun, you could go ba da dum bum. You can skip some of the notes if you want as well, just to make it easier, right? Because there's quite a lot of movement over here. See this here? I'd wanna be. You could go I want be. Yeah, you could go I da 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 dun as opposed to dun da da dun dun. Yeah, right? Just do your own arrangement. Because sometimes the rhythms are moving so fast that you're not quite landing the first note of the next beat, and then it holds it back. Yeah. So you can, yeah. Right? There's a lot of stuff that's going. All of this here. Right? Instead of dun da da dee dee dun, you go ba da dum.
Yeah, like I didn't get that last note of it.
Right, you can go A, G sharp, F sharp, and then G sharp, F sharp, A, G sharp. All right, and then you could just ignore that. So da 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 da. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like on all this stuff here, you could like that. Da, da. Instead of I wanna be next, I wanna be next. Yeah. Right? I know it doesn't completely right, but it's just I would rather you change it up a little so that you can still maintain the beat rather than do exactly what's on the page. Aviana, what are your thoughts about that? I know you've played pop music before.
Yeah, I
Do you
think
think it's important for him to play every single note, or is it okay to leave some notes out and just keep the flow going? What are your thoughts?
I think it's better not to play every single note because otherwise it would sound weird. Because when you're playing the piano, it's not like singing, but you still want to like maintain the melody.
Absolutely, right. So a lot of these melodies aren't really made to be played.
Yeah.
It sits better in the voice, right? And so for sure, Saratak, play it through, listen to yourself. I think the biggest takeaway, and I think Aviana will agree, is that your notes are there, but it's just it stop, start, stop, start. It doesn't quite have that flow. And a lot of that is just to come down to coordination, meaning you still need to understand the chords. So don't worry about playing the whole chord for now. Just play the bass notes. And then if you're playing this and you realize that you're behind the beat, just sacrifice a couple of notes, right? Just leave a couple of notes out so that you can still get the outline of the melody, but you won't be behind the beat, right? That's the thing when you play these kind of pop pieces, right? Look at all the stuff. So yeah, right? I mean, if you can get it, listen, if you can play it, sure, play it. But I especially if you're going to perform this for the concert, right? You want to make sure that you can keep a steady beat in there. And if a drummer and a guitarist was playing along with you, they can follow you. That's what you want to think about, right? And especially if you're playing this for a singer, can they follow you? Yeah. And a lot of the time we just kind of need the harmonies in there. Okay, cool. Awesome, Mr. Saratak. All right, we will keep going. All right, our next performer. So, Miss Aviana, what are you playing for us this evening?
I'm playing number 3 in C minor.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
Wait, I need to turn my original sound on 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
1 minute, I gotta turn it down. Yeah, now it's on, right? So my name is Aviana Janjam and I'm playing number 3 in C minor.
none, Miss Aviana. All right, what's your takeaway from that performance?
I think I need to like practice more on like knowing the notes better because I got like stuck in some parts.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot going on in the right hand, but all of it can be fit under one hand position. And so this is where block practice comes in handy.
Yeah.
Right? So you're just playing all of the notes at the same time in a block. And then practicing, like just take two measures, right? So this here, so yeah, from this measure to this measure, just practice the change in hand position, right?
Yeah, I think I should also do some backwards practice.
And backwards practice as well. Yeah, yeah. So do that. So do the different hand positions, the block practice, do the backwards practice.
Yeah.
And the other thing that you can do as well is just tell yourself what note moves where. So you tell yourself, okay, it's F sharp A C. What happens next? Thumb moves to the G.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like as if you're teaching yourself finger by finger exactly what's happening, and then it'll make it easier for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sartak, do you have any tips or any thoughts for Aviana on her performance?
I think she can, like, she said she needs some backwards practice. Yeah, I think so. So I think she can do block chords with the backwards practice, and then when she feels comfortable, she can do the regular notes, and then she with the backwards practice, and then she can practice page by page, and then she'll get it right, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So don't worry about playing. Thanks for that, Sartak. So don't worry about playing separate notes anymore, Aviana. Just practice these things in groups, and just like what you said, do the backwards practice as well, and just be really observant as to what notes are moving from measure to measure,
Okay.
or even just write them in. If there's certain notes that really stand out, just write it in that are moving. All right. Okay, cool. You should come back in a week and play it for us again, Aviana.
Thank you.
Same with you, Sartak. Do a revision of your Dial the Smile, and then come back with a version that has more flow to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Well, that's the end of our session, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, we'll see you guys again in Kaizen.